Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, make sure you subscribe to my channel in order to get new content and videos. And you have seen my new episodes on soul to soul connections with Jeni Ji. Also, it's on a podcast. So make sure you are subscribed. I'm interviewing amazing, extraordinary people of all modalities and all walks of life. So make sure you subscribe, tune in. Now, this week, September 26th to the 2nd of October, we are moving into October already. Like, where literally has this year gone? Like we're getting closer to the end of the year and every second. Now, this has been a huge year. This is a universal 7 year, and it has awakened you. It's a year of more spirituality awakening from within yourself, from within your soul. More people have awoken and are awakening. And this is going to continue on. We've seen a lot of truth being exposed and so on. And I want you guys to let me know, who are you giving your power away to and why? This is your week's homework, because if you tuned in to my last week's Cosmic Vibes video, you were showing what is no longer working for you. If it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's business connections, if you are working on trying to get something going and no matter what you're doing, it's not working, there's constant problems, there's constant mistakes, there's constant stress, you are being shown that, and you are going to be making changes if you choose to do so. So I want you guys to really reflect, take notes, like really take notes. Whatever you're seeing that's not working for you, I have been for a little while now. It's like you write down the positive things and the negative things about it, but then you're like, you know what? This isn't working for me anymore. I've tried, it's not working. Maybe it just needs to be retweaked. Maybe it's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to go a different direction, whatever it is. Maybe this relationship isn't working for me. Really, really pay attention. Like, how many guys made sudden endings? How many of you guys really start to see what was no longer working for you? Let me know. Like, write some comments down, because this week you're going to even see this even more. Who have you been giving your power away to? For what reason? Ask yourself why. It's time for you to reflect back, see your worth. Yeah, but Jeni, like, I've been doing all of this work and nobody's really seeing it or paying attention to it. Doesn't matter about that. What is important is, how are you feeling about it? Are you walking in integrity? Are you walking in your truth? That's all that matters. Are you being authentic? That's all that matters. I know, Jeni, but like, I thought this would happen. And don't rush the process. Okay. Allow things to flow naturally. Things do happen at the right divine timing. Yeah, but Jeni, like, my friend really betrayed me, or I can't believe this person did that to me. Like, I don't get it. Don't worry about that, because God sees who is for you and who is not for you. God sees who has been betraying you, who has hurt you, who talks behind your back, all of that. Never worry about that. God is going to place you at the right time when you're in alignment within yourself. We all get tested, we all get triggered with different situations and people and circumstances and such like that, and it all goes down to how are you dealing with the circumstances? Are you getting involved? Are you getting involved with that drama? Does it matter what other people think? Really? Why would that matter to you? You're going to attract your right soul tribe to you. You're going to attract your right tribes to you. Stop defending who you are, for goodness sakes. I want you guys to really, really ponder on this. is we also have this full moon coming up here at the end of the month on the 29th in Aries. And Aries likes to take charge, right? It's that real fiery sign. And that energy can really, really work with you if you surrender it and surrender it. And it's the harvest full moon. We are in the fall. We are in the autumn. We are in the spring. It depends where you are. That can bring change. In the autumn, where I am in Canada here, our clocks go back, as I call it, fall backwards, and then springtime, it springs forward. So depending where you are, but regardless, spring brings changes. The autumn brings changes. And what you're working on now in the autumn and the fall, you're going to see more of those results coming in the springtime. What you're working on in the springtime, you're going to see more of that coming forth in the autumn and the fall. So this is why it's this opportunity to really embrace change and make those changes you are struggling with. What's not working with you? What's not working for you? Really, really pay attention, you guys. Who's taken your power away? How? Why? Ask yourself that. I mean, my attitude, this is me, take it or leave it. I know who I am. I know what my mission is. I'm walking on my destiny, my soul's purpose. I'm open up for more opportunities. That's alignment with my soul's cosmic destiny within my soul. So there's a lot more to it. So if you guys would like to get a lot more clarity, you can always book a personal reading with me, soulworkwithjeni.com. I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life akashic records reader, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on and so on and so on. I'm just saying, right? So really, really pay attention, because on the 26th and the 27th of September, you're going to be reviewing. You're going to be reviewing even more. And you might find that you might have some issues in your calf and your ankle and your shin. So make sure you're stretching out a little bit more, because the planetary alignment, it does affect our body in certain areas and certain places even more. I mean, right now, my shoulder is out. My whole left arm is numb, right? So I know what that's about, right? And it's like, okay, Jeni, just take time, calm down, everything's going to work out, all of those things, right? So our body, different body parts talk to us, and it's really important to pay attention to the feminine side or the masculine side, what's not working, what needs to come back into balance, and so on and so on and so on. So now you're going to find the 27th and till the 28th, it could be your feet and your toes, and also your pineal gland. So it's like, yoga, feet yoga, right? Like with your toes, do this with your toes, right? Massage. How many of you guys get foot massages? Maybe it's going to be the week that you need to get that foot massage. I'm just saying, that's up to you guys, right? But different parts of our body are more sensitive than the others. So you're going to find between the 29th and 30th, some of you might be going to the dentist or last minute dentist calls because it represents teeth, your tongue, arteries, in your head. So, I mean, who likes the dentist? I mean, mind you, my dentist has it going on. He's hot. Hello. But I don't like going. I avoid it only unless it's an emergency, right? So it gives us that time to really see, okay, what are we upset about? What is no longer working for us? So this is why I keep bringing this up. I'm trying to stress this point to you guys. Okay, so the 3rd to the 5th of October, you might find that your shoulders and your arms might get a little bit more sensitive, and also your bronchial, right? And it's really important, by the way, you guys, to really keep your immune system high right now, where we're moving into flu season and such, so up the vitamin C, the vitamin B, the vitamin D, and so on. Make sure that you're getting your fruits and veggies in, eating more higher energy foods and such. There's like veggie greens, there's different powders, with greens and all minerals and vitamins for those of you who don't seem to get in enough veggies and the right proteins and so on. you have been finding that the last little while that you have been adding in different supplements to your diet. You have been making those changes and so on and so on and so on. So this is the time now where it's like all of that is going to be added on, because whenever you get stressed and worried, it starts depleting your immune system, right? The sleep was off for a little while with certain people, and now things are coming together a little bit more, reviewing, because you have been reviewing certain situations. And I really want you guys to look back upon your month of September. What did you learn from it? What did your soul show you? I mean, I always reflect back on, what did I learn from that month? What was out of alignment? What did I need to change? What did I need to end? What did I need to start? You need to start setting more boundaries as well. I mean, I turn my phone off before I go to sleep every night. If somebody's passed during the night, there's nothing I can do about it anyways. However, I don't like to get messages throughout the night. So people are like, oh, gee, Jeni, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't wake you, and you haven't, because I turned my phone off. So you can message me, no worries. I will get the messages in the morning whenever I get up and at least have my coffee and such like that and deal with my little Bella girl. So now you're going to even find on the 30th, you could be starting to change your habits. You could be taking a look back, what was I doing? Like, what habits was I doing that were not good for me? Was it my behavior? Was it something I was eating? Was it something I was doing? Was I overextending myself? Was I giving my power away to this person in that situation? So you're going to find that that's a day when you're going to be even reflecting more. It's like, because we're getting with that moon energy, that full moon energy of Aries, right? And Aries will give you that more boldness to start making changes. Write down, like, seriously, start writing down what's not working for you. Don't worry about how you're going to work through that, how you're going to change things. That doesn't matter right now. Just start writing it down. And then, like, spirit, please give me the strength to move forward from this. Please give me the strength to resolve this situation. Please give me the strength to end this situation. When you do that and surrender it, you're going to find that you're going to start to see solutions for things. You're going to start to see things coming back into alignment for you with the flow. I mean, Halloween is in October as well. So some of you guys are pre-planning Halloween parties. Some of you guys are like Thanksgiving in Canada. Some of you guys are pre-planning Christmas or different holidays and such like that as well. So, all of a sudden you go into the store and there's Christmas trees up and you're like, what? Right? So it starts to put you in a different mindset with certain situations and such. So now be really open for new opportunities. I keep hearing that there's some people that's going to be moving overseas. There's going to be new opportunities. January, I'm hearing, by the way, I'm hearing new opportunities to move overseas, to move to like a faraway distance, let's say, for job opportunities. It very well could be like whatever location you're in, you're like, you know what, this isn't working for me anymore. I want to move away from my country or my state or my town or province or wherever it is you are. Some of you might be like, you know what, my parents are getting on in years. I'm getting a little concerned. Some of you might be making some changes with your family and your parents or certain members in your family that aren't doing well and so on, making those adjustments and such like that. So you're really, really going to be like, you know what, I know I have to take this next step. I know I have to do this. I know I have to make this happen and so on. So, it gives us that time to reach into our heart and do what's right. Like, do what we feel is right for ourselves. Yeah, but Jeni, that person might not like what decisions I make. It doesn't matter. You have to go on your rhythm. You have to take a look at, is this working for me? Again, I'm saying that, right? Who am I giving my power away to? Why? Why and who are you giving your power away? Why? You're really going to be showing that this week. I mean, I've been keeping track on things myself, what's not working, and it's adding up. And I'm going to be making some firm decisions here. So it's sometimes we have to write down certain things that we see and that we experience and we go to and we notice and we're like, you know what? It's not working. So we already know what we're going to do. We already know whatever it is you guys are working towards and working through and such. You always have to walk the path that feels right for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, right? You know what works for you and you know what doesn't work for you. You're going to be taking your power back, right? You're going to be standing more in your power. You guys have seen a lot of bullshit, to be very blunt, in the world, and a lot of stuff is coming out and being exposed even more so. Some of you are going to be like, you know what, I've had enough of that. Like, you're so full of it. We've seen enough. No, thank you. So you're going to be walking in your power. Walk in your power, be you. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Why would you worry about that? Seriously. If you're walking in your truth, if you're walking with integrity from your heart, that's all that matters. If you're being authentic, that's all that matters. If you're not being authentic, it's not going to work for you. It won't work for you because that's not your soul's journey. That's not your soul's path. We each have our own journey and soul's footprints to walk upon. And some of us have to do that, move in different directions and certain things like that in order to see, this isn't working out, or this just doesn't feel right. That's right, because that's not where you're supposed to be. That's not the direction. I even have people booking readings for me. I just need some confirmations, Jeni, that I'm on the right path, that I'm in the right direction. And that's life-changing. So please reach out if you do need to book a reading with me. I can certainly give you a lot of clarity. I don't use cards at all. So now I'm going to pull a couple of cards, by the way, to see what the spirit world has to say collectively for us. I don't use cards on anybody because I'm a clairvoyant, right? So now make sure that whenever you're utilizing and using any cards, you guys clear the deck 3 times. Knock it on wood. If you have anything in your house that's wood, if it's cupboards, even if your floor is wood furniture, knock it on wood 3 times because it clears your energy, or whoever else used the deck at the last time you did, right? So let's ask the universal message, the universal source, our angels, our guides. What is the cosmic message for the 26th of September to the 2nd of October? What is the message? What is the message? So this full moon, you guys, also, by the way, if you guys are wanting to have any surgeries around that time, it's not a good time, right? And please make sure that you pay attention to your animals as well. They get affected during this full moon or new moons or different cosmic seasons and such like that. So anyways, I can babble on, right? So what is the message from the spirit world for the 26th to the 2nd of October? Wow, right away, what card is this? Oh, okay. Now this card, it's so fitting. It's rescue. Who are you rescuing? Yourself. Who are you giving your power away to? Really pay attention to this. We have water in here for waterfall. Water represents emotions. So if you guys live by water, if it's a lake or the ocean, go by there, go by yourself. Because when you're like in the concrete jungle of the city, as I call it, it's noisy, right? It's busy. Get in touch with nature. Get in touch with yourself. Take time to invest in you. Maybe some of you are pre-planning a retreat and so on. And if you take a look at here's like autumn colors. See how this beautiful tree, that's my favorite time of the year, is the autumn. See how this beautiful tree is turning colors and such like that. Some places it's the spring. There's a balloon. I mean, my bucket list would be to go to Africa and go on a balloon ride over the safari of the land, sunrise, sunset. Gosh, I do photography as well. So Jeni Ji Photography on Instagram, if you guys want to check it out. So really make sure that you are rescuing yourself of what's no longer working. Really. Oh, but my person or my boss or my partner, they, they just try to control me, Jeni. They, and I'm tired of it. Why are you allowing that? Why are you allowing, if you're in a healthy relationship, there's no reason anybody should control anyone. Ask yourself that. Who are you giving your power away? Now, isn't that this week's homework, you guys? Seriously. So let's pull another card and see what the energy is from the spirit world. Spirit world. What is our message for the cosmic vibrational frequency of this week? The 26th of September to the 2nd of October. What's the vibrational message from spirit? The vibrational message from spirit. Vibrational message from spirit. Message from the spirit world. The 26th. Okay. So the card that fell over here is Earth School. Wow. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Wow. How incredibly fitting is that? Like some of you, with this beginning of October and such like that, are starting new classes that you've signed up for. Some of you are thinking about signing up and getting more education on a course or career. Some of you are making career changes because you're like, that's just not working for me anymore, or I'm just not interested. I'm more drawn to go that direction and so on. It's really important to follow what you're passionate about, what you're really, really interested in. I mean, I'm going to be taking another course myself to be learning something different. And it's a little off the rocks. But I'm going to be learning something more to help me out personally rather than depending on other people to help me with certain things. So Earth School is what it's all about. And you have to gravitate towards what feels right for you. Yeah, but Jeni, this person said that don't go that direction. Don't start that career. Oh, don't do that. Why are you giving your power away? Because when you have a dream, it's important you follow that. And whenever we have a dream or something we really want to manifest or do, keep your ideas to yourself because somebody could squash your dreams. You could have this plan of, what, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be moving towards that direction or whatever. And you could talk to somebody and they could squish your dreams immediately. Your dream is instantaneously go because they're living in the fear and negativity of their own mind. Is that your path? Do you have to follow your path of what they say? Should you not be following your path of what feels right for you? Think about that. Think about that. So this is a very powerful week. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You guys got to subscribe to Jeni. So, okay, let's just pull another card here. The spirit world says. Let's pull another card. Wow, too many fell out. Let's pull another card. Let's pull another card. Pull another card. The 26th to the 2nd of October. 26th to the 2nd of October. Wow. Whoops. Too many. 26th to the 2nd of October. Spirit, what's the message collectively? The 26th to the 2nd of October. Oh, wow. Wow. Now, isn't this interesting? Now, I kept on hearing this specifically, actually for someone. However, I know a few of you have been having some fertility issues. And been wanting to have a child or more children. So, a lot of truth has been exposed, and more is being exposed in the medical world and so on, without going on and on about it. So, for those of you who are struggling to get pregnant, there's always adoptions. There's so many unwanted children out there who have been abandoned, or parents that can no longer handle their children or take care of their children for whatever reason. Have you thought about adopting a child? Have you thought about fostering a child? Maybe some of you are going to find out you're pregnant. Like the autumn, this equinox, the autumn brings change. The spring brings change. Maybe some of you are going to find out you're pregnant. Maybe some of you are going to be looking into different ways to have fertility treatments and so on. Maybe some of you are going to be having your baby during this autumn or springtime. Rebirth as well. When someone is born, there's a death. For every birth, there's a rebirth. For every death, there's a new rebirth. So really, really pay attention to this, you guys. Really pay attention. I've heard many stories. I get a lot of people ask me, why am I struggling to get pregnant? Why am I having miscarriages? Why this, why that? That's why a lot of truth has been exposed in the medical field of why all of a sudden people are having problems with fertility and getting pregnant. Just saying, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know exactly why and what's happened. So without going on and on about that, please let me know what's going on. Please let me know how you guys are utilizing and taking your power back. Let me know what's not working for you. And make sure you tune in to my podcast, Soul to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. It's on a lot of different channels right now for exciting interviews. Subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. And let me know. Make some comments of what's going on in your life. I'd really like to know. You guys keep me updated. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, soulworkwithjeni.com. And I'm wishing you an amazing week. Do your homework, you guys. It's really, really important. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights, how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.